Well, hello there. This is the Wellness Diva, owner of Diva Pilates and Wellness, certified Pilates instructor and personal trainer. I am also a 28-day body and soul detox and wellness coach. And it's been a while since I've been here, but I am back. I've been busy, but doing some really, really great things. So, today, I actually wanted to talk to you about the 28-day body and soul detox. But before I get to that, we're going to talk about the what your food should do for you and some things that a detox will actually do in your life. Because as women, we put our bodies through the ringer, when we're trying to lose weight. And it's not just weight loss. We also put our bodies through stress. We go through a lot of anxiety. We actually stress ourselves to relieve stress, believe it or not. But unfortunately, that's, sometimes as women, this is what we do. So that's right. I said that. We actually cause stress trying to relieve stress. We do. And then we do these things to our bodies in our quest for losing weight and becoming stress free. And we take pills. We go on crazy, unrealistic diets. We set ourselves up on unrealistic fitness plans that basically we set ourselves up to fail with that. We're skipping meals, we're starving ourselves, which is truly not good. That's so not good. We should never do that. And then on top of it, we eat things that we don't even like in the quest for weight loss and dieting and things like that. But keep in mind, it's not just your palate that rebels. It's your body that rebels. Your whole body. That's stressful. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's like stress, like right there. You can't even get around that. You know, but you know why most of us give up on these trends and diets and things like that? It's because our bodies are not satisfied. So, you have a woman who might have gone to the doctor, because she wanted to lose weight and the doctor would prescribe amphetamines. And I'm like, amphetamines, seriously? But this is the desperation, that we're in because we don't really know how to maintain that once we reach that goal weight, we don't know how to maintain it. And usually after we finish with these diets, we end up gaining the weight back plus more. So it's kind of like a endless cycle that just goes around and around and around. We got the yo-yo dieting, and none of that is good because it doesn't set us up very good physically, and it definitely doesn't set us up very good psychologically. It basically leaves us in that cycle that's just so damaging mentally and emotionally. So this is why I wanted to talk to you today about this. I want to talk to you about how a complete detox will restart your body. It'll literally jumpstart your body and put your metabolism into high drive. And then if the detox is thorough enough, which this one is, it can actually keep your metabolism, basically turn your oven on and leave it on so that every time you're eating something, you're constantly burning, and this is one of the things that you learn about during this detox. You learn so much during this detox because it's such a thorough detox, and that's why I love it. So let's talk about those three things. And believe me, there are many more things in these three things that are benefit, but we're going to talk about those. Let me just get my glasses here for a minute. I think I put them over here. So the first thing is, yes, I took notes because I don't want to miss anything. So the first thing is, it will change your life, right? The beginning of a body and soul detox begins with detoxing the soul. So that means that everything that you might have been holding on to, you get the chance to release it, I should say. You get a chance to release it. Because a lot of our food issues deal with emotional issues. Or rather, I should say, stem from emotional issues. And so, you can relieve those issues with within the first week of this 28-day body and soul detox. And it's funny because a lot of the foods we eat actually contribute to feelings of anxiety, depression, tiredness, aggravation, anger. You'd be surprised at how your food can actually contribute to those issues that we fight every day. So like I said, that circle going around and around. So the more you eat of the unhealthy foods, the more you feel these things, and it's just never ending. So basically, during the first week of the 28-day Body and Soul Detox, you're actually feeding yourself food that's organic, including the meat. If you still want to do meat, everything is organic. So immediately, you're getting relief from these chemicals that are in the food, you know, the herbicides, the pesticides, and all these things like that. Poof, gone. So that first week, you're most likely going to drop pounds, but not just that, you're going to start to feel some type of relief and release as you're going through the soul detox. And that's always, you know, a beautiful thing. And the next thing is it will give you structure. See, this is where a lot of people go off. I think there's only a very few detoxes out here that actually give you structure. And I'm talking about structure even after the detox is over. You know, because I always felt that the use of willpower for trying to maintain was very limiting, because willpower doesn't contribute to you building up good habits, good eating habits. Because you remember, you always hear, oh, you know, I lost my willpower. Oh, my willpower failed me. But a habit never will. It's just as hard to break a good habit as it is to break a bad habit. So during this detox, we try to teach you, how to build good eating, healthy eating habits. Okay, because willpower is so very fleeting. In a matter of seconds, you can lose it, and you know, you can just go off somewhere and just gorge on something that you know you weren't supposed to, and then sit there and pretty much beat yourself up about it, which is basically unnecessary when you're building wellness habits. And the good thing about it is, if you slip off of your habit, of your wellness journey, your good habit will lead you right back to it. Willpower will never do that. So building good wellness habits is much more lasting, essential than trying to rely on willpower alone. The greatest thing you can have when going on a wellness journey is structure, because that way you always have something that you can follow, that you can fall back on. Okay. The third thing I'm going to tell you about is it will energize, regenerate, and promote steady weight loss. Now I'm going to tell you something. I rarely talk about weight loss during this detox as a selling point for the detox. I don't really like to talk about weight loss. Why? Because that's a given. You will lose weight. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. As long as you are following this detox program, the weight loss is a given, because it's going to be a natural order of things. It's just going to be the natural course, you know. But the healing benefits and the strengthening benefits and the nutritional benefits, everything is just so much more important than that weight loss. But I know people want to know that they will lose weight, which, believe me when I tell you, you will. But, you know, it'll also help relieve those issues that you have, whether they're digestive problems, high blood pressure, cholesterol, if you're a diabetic, if you're not sleeping well, if you have headaches, if you have aches and pains, you know, things like that. If you have a lot of tiredness, if you have low energy, all of these things will be addressed during this detox, and it will be such a gradual thing, you'll barely even feel it. Okay, and so that brings me to the main topic I wanted to talk about, and that is what your food should do for you. What your food should do for you. Because, you know, we've all heard the expression, you are what you eat. And it's the truth, because you are what you eat nutritionally, mentally, physically. You are whatever it is that you're eating in your everyday life. Whatever you're feeding yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, and nutritionally, that's what you become. Okay, so it only stands to reason that if you're feeding yourself food that is not very nutritional or healthy for you, then that's what you're going to become. Someone who is not very healthy, someone who is not very happy, someone who is not very energetic, someone who is always struggling with weight issues and things like that. And it's not even your fault that you have the weight issues, because you may believe that you're eating healthy, but what's in the food is actually what's contributing to your weight gain. All right. And so during this detox, because you're ridding yourself of all of those chemicals, that weight is going to literally melt. It's going to melt right off you as long as you're following the program. So the first thing your food should do, it should give you sustainable energy. Sustainable energy. So now, what is it that we mean by sustainable energy? I mean that when you have a meal, you should not be hungry a half hour later, okay? And you should not be crashing and burning and ready to go to sleep a half an hour later after you have that meal. So now that's telling you something right there. So that means that the food is going to be sustaining, all right? So that means if you're crashing and burning a half hour after you eat a meal in the morning or the afternoon or evening, then it's time to rethink the meal. It's definitely time to rethink the meal. During the 28-day Body and Soul Detox, we'll be showing you ways you can rethink the meal. Okay, it should make you feel good after eating it, right? Now, how many times have we gone to lunch, eaten, and then come back upstairs and feel grog? You might even have a headache. You might be tired. You may even feel slightly nauseated. You may have gas. You may have like a reflux, and you may have indigestion. That's not supposed to happen when we eat. Come on now. That is not supposed to happen when we eat. We're supposed to feel good after we have a meal, especially when we're at work. You know, you don't want to come and sit at your desk and the next thing you know, you're falling into a nod, looking like you went out and had something other than the food. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. You know, a few years after I decided to change my eating habits, just about everything I ate and drank would put my digestive system into overdrive. I mean, I thought I was eating the most healthiest as I possibly could, but I wasn't, because I wasn't eating organic. And I mean, I would have everything: the pain, the gas, the nausea, the tiredness, the headache. Sometimes even my asthma would kick in at the time when the asthma was really an issue for me. You know, my body was literally rejecting what I was eating, but I didn't know this at the time. So when I found that out, it was like light bulb time going off inside of my head. Like, oh my goodness. So here we go. Number 3, it should help you sleep better. Now, how many of you have seen that commercial where the person is sleeping and the food is chasing them in their dream? That should never happen. You should be able to sleep well after you've eaten all day, not deal with heartburn or anything like that. It should improve your mood and make you happy. The one thing I know about the food that's in the detox, especially when we get to the raw vegan part, is it always made me happy. It's sometimes even just looking at it, because see, it had aesthetic appeal. Plus, it was delicious, and it just looked so vibrant and colorful on the plate. Like you just wanted to just snatch it up and just start eating it. So it should improve your mood and make you happy after you eat it, and make you happy just looking at it, make you happy just preparing it. Okay? Those are the things. It should help you move better, meaning that it should improve your movement. It should give you more flexibility. It should give you more strength. It should give you more energy, to make you want to move. It should help you think clearer. Your food should help you think clearer. You should not come back from work or be in after a meal having brain fog. Brain fog. No, that's not. You're supposed to be more focused after you have a meal, not sitting there in a slump like, what in the world is going on? I don't understand. You can't even connect a thought. That's not natural. I'm telling you right now, that's not natural. It should help your body heal. Yes, your food should help your body to heal. It should be healing your body as it's nourishing your body. Those are the two things that should happen. It should nourish as well as heal. It should help you eliminate stress and anxiety. Yes, Your food should calm you down. It should give you a calmness after you eat it. It should not have you with your head pounding or feeling hot or feeling a lack of energy or feeling stressed or anxious. It should eliminate stress and anxiety. It should literally keep you in a calm state of mind. Okay? So as you can see, food plays a very vital role in our everyday lives. It plays a very vital role. It can affect how we feel, how we look, how we behave, right? It could affect how we sleep. It could affect how we move, okay? It could affect how we feel. It could affect every organ in your body. It could affect every system in your body, right? So if you're eating a diet laced with chemicals and all kinds of things that we are not supposed to have, remember, we were never meant to digest those things. Never meant to pop pills as meal replacements. None of that was ever meant to be, right? So listen, I'm going to go, but I just wanted to leave you with that. And to tell you about the 28-day Body and Soul Detox program, which I'll be running. I am certified to run it. It's going to start March 3rd. If you want to know more about it, my email is going to be below. My website is going to be below. You can go on the webpage and click the tab. Well, I'll just give you the link to it. And you can check it out and see for yourself and get back at me, because you will not be sorry that you did this 28-day Body and Soul Detox. And you'll be detoxing with moi, the Wellness Diva. All right. So listen, you all stay blessed. You stay well. Give yourself the gift of wellness, because wellness is the gift that keeps on giving. Have you treated yourself to wellness today? If not, why not start today? I hope to see you all soon. Join me March 3rd for the 28-day Body and Soul Detox. We do them every month. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.